There comes a moment in life when you wake up one day and the world around you suddenly feels different. You look at the people you once loved being around, and somehow you no longer feel connected. You don't hate them, you don't blame them, you just don't fit there anymore. This video is about those people who outgrow everyone around them. Silent growth, the transformation nobody sees. Growth is a strange thing. It doesn't happen loudly, it doesn't happen dramatically, it happens quietly, inside your mind. Slowly your thoughts become deeper, your priorities shift, your understanding expands, and your soul starts craving something more. More meaning, more peace, more authenticity. But the world around you stays the same. People expect you to laugh at the same jokes, enjoy the same routines, care about the same gossip. But you can't, not anymore, because once your mind grows, it never returns to what it once was. When conversations feel like the noise, one of the first signs that you're outgrowing people is when conversations start feeling empty. Small talk feels heavy, drama feels childish, gossip feels pointless. Superficial friendships feel exhausting. You start noticing how many people only talk to fill silence, not to connect. You begin to realize how many conversations are just distractions, noise that people create because they're afraid of listening to themselves. But you're changing. You want depth, you want honesty, you want calm, you want conversations that feed your mind, not drain your soul. The emotional distance you can't explain. As you grow internally, you naturally pull away from people who don't. You stop replying instantly. You stop forcing plans. You stop pretending to be entertained. You stop trying to make everyone happy. And people notice. They think you're acting different. But how do you explain that your mind is simply not where it used to be? How do you tell them that you're not distancing yourself out of anger? You're distancing yourself out of evolution? You can't force someone to understand a journey they've never taken. Protecting your peace. The energy shift. As you continue growing, something powerful happens. You start protecting your energy. You learn that not every argument needs a response. Not every insult deserves attention. Not every person deserves access to your mind. You realize that peace is more valuable than popularity. You start saying no without guilt. You start walking away without fear. You start choosing yourself without hesitation. This is the moment you begin living for your future instead of your past. And that scares people, Kia, because your silence is no longer weakness, it's power. The loneliness phase. Growth comes with a price, and that price is loneliness, not the loneliness of being alone, but the loneliness of being surrounded by people who no longer understand you. Your mind has changed, but your environment hasn't. You want deeper connections, but you're still surrounded by shallow ones. You begin spending more time alone, not because you're antisocial, but because solitude feels more honest than conversations that don't touch your soul. You're not lonely, you're becoming selective, and that's uncomfortable, but necessary. The misunderstanding problem. As you grow, people begin labeling you. You're distant, you're selfish, you've changed, you don't care anymore. But these labels are not about you, they're about them. People who refuse to grow will always judge those who do. Your peace looks like arrogance. Your boundaries look like attitude. Your silence looks like rejection. But in reality, you're just evolving, and not everyone will come with you. Emotional maturity. When you stop reacting, something unique happens when you outgrow certain people. You stop reacting. You stop chasing, you stop explaining, you stop proving, you stop fighting for those who never fight for you. You begin to understand that emotional maturity is not winning arguments, it's refusing to participate in them. You choose silence over unnecessary conflict. You choose distance over disrespect. You choose understanding over ego. You learn to respond with clarity, not emotion. This is where real growth begins. The deep thinker stage. People who outgrow their environment become deep thinkers. They observe more, feel more, understand more. They see red flags early. They sense tension before words are spoken. They notice when someone is hurting, even if they say they're fine. They read between the lines. They understand people better than people understand themselves. This emotional sensitivity is not weakness. It's evolution. It's awareness. It's wisdom. It's maturity. The selective stage. As you grow, your circle becomes smaller. You don't talk to many people, but the ones you talk to matter. You don't give your energy easily. You don't trust quickly. You don't attach blindly. You become extremely selective because you finally understand that not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Your silence becomes intentional. Your presence becomes valuable. Your energy becomes expensive, and only the right people will be able to afford it. The return to yourself. People who outgrow others don't just change, they return. They return to their original self, the self before the world told them who to be, how to behave, what to like, what to fear. You start remembering your real strengths, your natural rhythm, your true identity. You stop chasing validation, you stop hiding your voice, you stop shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. This is the rebirth stage, the moment you become fully authentically you. The final truth. Outgrowing people doesn't mean you're better than them. It doesn't mean you're arrogant. It doesn't mean you're cold. It simply means you're becoming the person you are meant to be. You're not distant. You're evolving. You're not cold. You're protecting your heart. You're not empty. You're growing beyond your environment. People who truly belong in your life will rise with you, not pull you backwards, and the ones who don't were never meant to stay. This is growth. This is maturity. This is evolution.